So, about a year ago, the famous tech billionaire, Mars colonizer, robot lover Elon Musk hosted a presentation announcing the Tesla Bot, a creepy, innovative robot designed to perform chores deemed too dangerous or too tedious for us humans. Basically, Tesla is working on a robot designed to steal minimum wage jobs. Love it or hate it, it seems that we really are going to lose our jobs to the machines eventually in the future, and the Tesla Bot might become the very first choice on your employer's list. I mean, if you look at it from a business owner's perspective, why hire humans and pay them by the hour when this shiny boy is going to do the job for free and not even complain to the HR department about it? If you think about it, a robot really would be a better choice in terms of employment. You don't need to pay the robot an hourly wage, you don't need to train them for the jobs as they are already trained by the manufacturer to perform all sorts of tasks. You don't even need to give them medical insurance, in fact, you get robot warranty when you purchase one. That sounds like the perfect dystopian future, a future where robots do all the work and our lazy asses just sit back and watch. What on earth could go wrong? I know, Terminator scenario aside, I think that the more immediate danger of a robot-dominated workforce would be the lack of labor jobs for us humans that would inevitably lead to severe poverty, disastrous economic crisis, and maybe a few riots every now and then. As Elon Musk himself said, eventually there will be a need for a universal basic income, but it would certainly take a while until such a system would be properly implemented. Until then, you should expect a lot of unemployment all over the globe, as the robots are patiently waiting to take over the office. You might think to yourself that it would take years of advancements until we start seeing a future like this come true. Well, on that you might be wrong. You see, this amazing Tesla bot that I mentioned earlier is set to be shown on the 30th of September this year, essentially at the end of the month. If you watched the last year's presentation, you know that Elon Musk only had a dancing guy in a robot suit to shown as a representation of the concept. As lackluster as that presentation has been, Tesla claims that this year they will have a fully automated prototype to show. But will this prototype be as fancy as described, and if so, will it really meet such high expectations? As hyped as Elon Musk may be, he does have a history of making bold promises of projects featuring technology ripped straight out of sci-fi movies, such as colonizing Mars by the year 2050, developing a hyperloop by the year 2030, creating fully autonomous self-driving cars eventually, and his latest science fiction project, the Tesla Bot, is planned to start production as soon as 2023. Sure, he does seem to have the necessary resources and funding to turn such concepts to reality, but let's not forget his past letdowns, such as the Cybertruck, the semi-truck, and the fact that the Tesla autopilot has tried to kill some of its drivers in the past. Every now and then, it does seem like his technology is trying to kill its owner, but we definitely don't have to worry about the humanoid robot that he is planning to occupy our houses with. I mean, he said it himself.
We're setting it such that it is, at a mechanical level, at a physical level, you can run away from it. And most likely overpower it.
If things come to worst, we should be able to outrun it and maybe overpower it. Maybe. But I'm sure they won't become aggressive or something, so there's nothing to worry about, right? Okay, but even if they start wanting to kill us, it's not like they would know how to use a gun or something. Even if they do, it's not like we couldn't strike first. They can't read our minds, can they?
It may also be possible to hear your thoughts without scanning brain activity. This device hears your inner voice. It picks up neuromuscular signals in the jaw and face that are triggered when you say things in your head, and AI identifies the words.
Okay, but they certainly won't cooperate to kill us. They won't, right? Oh boy. As the AI itself said, its preferred methods of execution may include kill us directly, destroy our food resources, manipulate the weather, control the climate, launch some nukes, and so on. But let's assume for a second that the robots won't try to kill us or steal our jobs, and instead they will help our society reach a greater level of wealth and provide a significant increase in our quality of life. Will Elon Musk's robot be able to achieve these things, or will it become just another Cybertruck, easy to break and mocked on the internet for its weird design? I mean, is there really a guarantee that these robots will be able to handle whatever task you throw at them properly? Although computers may have a lower margin of error than humans when it comes to computing, will the same thing apply when it comes to performing human tasks? And above all that, would you really trust a robot to cook for you, to walk your dog, to give you a haircut, or even take care of your children? Giving such a robot an office job would be stupid for obvious reasons, but what other tasks could it be useful for? Heavy manual labor might prove to be too difficult for it, as it wouldn't be stronger than a human. You can't let it handle children, as that again proves to be difficult for us humans too. Depending on where you live, you might not want to send it to buy groceries and other products, as it might get robbed for being an easy target. To fix that, we could give it a human appearance to deter thieves. But that might not be enough. How about we give it a weapon for protection, like a gun, and teach it how to defend itself? Well, that should do. As for now, we have to wait until the next Tesla presentation to see what the Tesla bot is capable of. Regardless, even if the production is planned to start in 2023, we might have to wait a few more years until the robot is released on the market. Regarding our safety, the Tesla bot must have a bunch of security measures in place in order to prevent any accidents or global human eradication. But if anything goes wrong, you can
Most likely overpower it.